Hello and welcome back to Brimple Plays Blackthorn Arena. In the last episode, we lost Pete. It's now Chapter 2, Episode 19, and we have 33 days until the Grand Games. I think we're going to dispatch onto a mission to get a chest. Do I want to send this team? I think so. Although I have a feeling that I was keeping you around to challenge an arena. I probably wanted to keep you around to challenge Alistor's arena so we could get that polearm, but that's okay. You're still cooking. Pascal, you are our one remaining alternate. Is there something we could send you on to do by yourself that you would have a chance of winning? Maybe, do you think you could take on Muffin? I don't know that you could take on Muffin. I don't know that it's worth the risk at this point. You're in your training area again. You must have just learned Battle Monk. We'll put you over here. Yeah. I guess we'll just end that turn then. We do have a lot of money. Perhaps we ought to go to the market soon. And we can send Pascal and Edward out to this caravan to get us some money and to get them some experience. This guy doesn't have anything good for us. We're just going to sell our garbage. And we'll go. We have a lot of great gear in our bags. We don't have a lot of great gladiators. But people die. Okay, we got this dungeon again. I really like to see this dungeon. I like to see the sewer dungeon. The crypt on a red level chest, I don't think we could win. In that fight, we'd be up against, what's his name? Like Death's Servant or something like that? I can't remember the name of the boss in that dungeon, but I do know that he would kill us. Everyone on the team, with ease. Took a wrong turn. I did mean to just go to the end of the hallway up here at the top, because there may be a chest up here. Yep, there it is. 3 lizard skin, we'll take it. And we'll just continue to navigate the dungeon. We'll go up here, there'll be some enemies. There will be some enemies up at the top as well. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's a couple guys over here. Just right here. Okay, easy money. And so we will continue down south. There will be a couple of guys at the end of this hallway, and then there's the chest, and then there's the gargoyle. Got to appreciate that Juliet shoots arrows in really quick succession. Just pumps out the damage. We're not going to stop for this chest immediately. Maybe not at all. Again, just because it would split up our team for combat. We expect the gargoyle here to aggro. Yep, there he is. Yep. Well, that gargoyle really doesn't have a chance against this team. Ooh, he went for Juliet right at the end. Let's loot that chest. Oh, another Mangler. Not gonna work. Nice. Yeah, even stepping on traps can activate that smoke pill ability when you have a trigger set up for a character being damaged. Hey, more lizard skin. Okay. I guess we can continue crafting. Nice, we got a legendary bow. All archery skills damage increased by 15%. Plus 15 accuracy. I think you get 50 bonus damage if you have 100 accuracy with your archer. So I want to see how that plays out. What's your accuracy right now? 89? Well, if we gave you that bow, you would break 100 accuracy. But quick aim would have an accuracy penalty, and then you would not have what you want. I think we're actually going to continue to use Dawn Light, just because we've got a skill for it. If we had another archer, we'd use Stonebreaker. Most of the time, you would train your archer to be a marksman. And I may end up doing that still. But you do need to go heal. Wow, you are really beat up. 1% health? I guess Rosalie can go into healing as well. We'll go to the smithy. Oh, that's right, you can't research any more armor. And these two ought to be able to take on a caravan by themselves easily. Okay, as expected. You shouldn't have got back up. Somehow Pascal is now out leveling Edward. Oh well, Edward will have good enough gear pretty soon to roll with the big dogs if he has to. We ought to be challenged in the Gortys trials really soon. Within the next 2 weeks, I would imagine, we should be fighting at Gortys. Pascal, how are you doing? You could be doing better. Everybody on the team is pretty injured right now, except for Juliet. Only because she was standing in the back during the fighting. Not saying she's a chicken, I'm just saying that she was standing in the back. And how is everybody feeling obedience-wise? Not great. If you have 7 obedience, you're about to run away. So, Juliet, go chill out in the torture chamber for a little bit. I know you're feeling okay, but you need to be tortured. I can't believe that 8 cooking skill is not enough for people to have wine. That's just crazy to me. When are you going to level up your cooking skill, I guess? You're almost to 9 cooking skill. I bet with 9 comes wine, so we'll check that out once you level up. And I think you will at the end of this recipe, or at the end of learning this recipe. We're going to send Pascal and Edward out to fight this caravan. Pascal, get out there. Edward, get out there. Still no second Qatar for Pascal, but he'll get one. Not worried about that. Do I want to send people to Alice? No. We'll wait until Alistor can be challenged. We could also go to another Gortys Shrine and kill the Lizardkin for 15 of Gortys's Grace. We won't do that for right now. Not a lot of benefit at the moment, especially when we're going to be spending our Gortys points on cloaks, belts, necklaces. Buttered bread. Thanks for learning that there. I think the Blackthorn armor set might be better if I was using a shield, but as a two-handed user, it just doesn't seem all that great. It does have bonus damage as a set bonus, but it's still not that good. Hey, look, we got the axe of that one werewolf lady. I guess you are done being tortured at this point. You have 10 obedience. It's pretty good. We'll go back to the main hall. Can you make wine now? Yes, you can. Okay. So as you can see, my operating expenses go up significantly from feeding everybody 2 jugs of wine every day, but that's plus 8 morale every day, and I don't need to do that for a super long time. Just a couple of turns to get people feeling good, namely Juliet. I don't know, she's kind of a lush. You'll go back to training, you'll go back to training, you'll go back to training. And I'd like to look at everyone's morale when we end the turn here. Ooh, but again, the opportunity to send out somebody to challenge Alistor. And again, another caravan for Edward and Pascal. You two will just continue to go raid stuff, gain a couple of levels. We do need to give our smithy something to do, which is heavy pants, I believe, you need to create. Because we have boots, we have the chest, we have gloves now. We just need the heavy pants. And really a helmet. We'll give you the champion's cloak because Pete died of his own doing. I had nothing to do with that. Champion heavy gloves. Champion heavy leg. Great, we have a lot of lizard skin. Okay, well there's another caravan and we could go do that. But again, we're just going to challenge Alistor's people. We want to get her epic, not epic, but her legendary polearm. And I think this team can probably pull that off. Edward would be a better fit for the team, but that's okay. And Juliet, I'd like you being on the edges. No, actually I want you on the inside. We'll just make do with this. Of course we have great odds because we're against lower level people, 18s, things like that. Veteran gear, hopefully. Not veteran tier 2 or champion. Now they have a... What is that, a mix of... No, maybe just champion gear that you're wearing. You're wearing champion. A skirt, at least. I don't think they have any chance against this formidable team, though. Juliet, I hate to see you running forward to shoot somebody with a bow. But Rosalie just knocked down 2 people over there like it was nothing. Let's go check out what Rosalie's got going on. She's no pushover, is she? I don't like to see you get stabbed for 24. You should get stabbed for less, but... not bad. Yeah. You... how are you a human? You are... somehow you're a human, but you are so much shorter than every other human. Look, I understand there's variety in people. It's just you don't expect to see that variety in the game. You're short. That's all there is to it. You're short, Rosalie. What does this guy have? Nothing? That's what I thought. Alright, well, I guess you will all continue to train, except for you. And I could send you out on a caravan, gosh. Why wouldn't I? Because I don't need the money, and I don't need the epics, and I don't need the experience, I guess. Right? Those are all pretty valid reasons. At this point, a caravan really doesn't do anything for me other than being experienced. I have such good gear, such good weaponry, that I don't really need that. If anything, I would need to go to a red chest in order to get legendaries. All level 25s at Blood Sand, that's who I would need to defeat in order to face Tully Young, potentially, and take his gear, huh? Okay. We may do that. We may end up taking Tully Young's gear yet. We don't respect Tully, not one bit. Herencia is actually a much more formidable 1v1 opponent than Tully Young. Tully Young gets the beatdown from Herencia. And Herencia has a great bow. I just burped, excuse me. The knockdown effect from Herencia's bow is great for defensive purposes. I wish we had a second archer, but we don't. So we'll make do with what we have. And I guess these two can probably take a turn to heal. They've been fighting for a long time. And Juliet can get out of the healing area. Now, Edward. You are so close to being able to don a full champion set. Plus this helmet, I guess. You already have a champion's belt. Who else could use a champion's belt? Obviously Pascal, but he's not my focus. And I'm going to get Gordus's belt here really soon anyways, as well as his necklaces. If I win Gordus's trial, that is. And right now it'd be Joy that we send out on Gordus's trial. Let's go look at his talent points really quick. What is the last thing we are going to put 3 points into? It may be stamina damage. It may be maxing out Berserker with that. I don't really need additional accuracy or dodge for my 1v1s. And so, I think it is a matter of maxing out both Berserker and the stamina damage that we do. I could also get something like Hamstring, but I'm trying to figure out why I would. Every debuff I apply, well, I won't be applying that many debuffs, so 5% is not a significant margin. Yeah, we'll max out the skills that we have right now. Perfect. And 3 more points, can we give you... We can't give you another point of endurance. Can we give you strength? No. What about agility? Just enough for agility. Okay. There it is. That's our ultimate warrior Joy. He will be the one to take on Gordus's trial, because he is our most powerful. Although, I gotta put him in the torture chamber for 1 turn. Him being at 8 right now is not cool. Would much rather have him at 9. That way I don't have to worry about him running out one night. And everybody's morale, as you can see, is going up quickly with our double fisting wine strategy. More chests. May as well. Joy, Juliet, Rosalie, and Dogman. Go get it. Only a chest mission is worth taking at this point, and only because we want legendary items. If we can. Oh no. Alright, well, this could be disastrous, and we're going to have to potentially, well, I don't think we can withdraw once combat begins. Juliet's already beat up. What are those guys? I didn't look to see what those guys were called. I should have. Because they are a pain. There are so many people over here guarding Death's Servant. And we're going to risk it all in order to get his gear. So first we will loot that chest, come over here, just to make sure that nobody was hiding in this hallway. We have auto combat only enabled, and so how do I need to approach this? Can I attract your minions without attracting you? Not that I see. Death's Servant will hit everybody on the team at once. Yeah, we're gonna try it. Why not? Do it for the gram, as the kids say. Dogman, you gotta transform in these circumstances. Alright, thank you. Do not let Death's Servant hit Juliet, though. She's your... Oh no, she smoke-pilled and it didn't work. See, that's really bad news. Rosalie, you might die to the Undertaker. Undertaker, that's what he's called. Yeah, those guys do crazy damage. Not when they're dead. Don't back up again. Oh no, don't miss. Wow. You don't expect to beat Death's Servant in a fight. You really don't. We've got one ghoul up here. It looks like there's a shadow of an Undertaker right here or something. Maybe that's just the pot, but we got to be careful going into that room. So we're going to speed up time real quick, just to make sure that everybody gets a little bit of an opportunity to heal. Just 1 or 2 heals. Maybe just 1 heal per person. I have experienced going into this room after killing Death's Servant, and there were like 2 Undertakers left. Everybody on the team was low health, and just getting your team wiped out in there, it's pretty brutal. But with 99 health on everybody, I think we'll be fine. Let's set this back to 1x. Okay. There's just 1 guy left in here, thankfully. Let's see what we get loot-wise. Hey! Hans pot lid. Yeah, that's actually really cool. It is really cool. It's just I don't know that we're going to use it on anybody. Oh, why wouldn't I use that on Dogman? Just give Dogman 2 shields. That'll be funny and stupid. A Freeman named... What? What is going on with the dialogue? The game has had a stroke. Sorry, Royce. The game needs to go lay down. I don't like to see Lauren having leveled up and with the flashing level indicator and low health, but it is what it is. I guess I just don't care about you that much, Lauren. Sorry. Now let's give Dogman that second shield weapon. Perhaps I cannot... How do you equip this? I see. You need to use this shield as a shield. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought I could use it as just a weapon. I'd rather have the 60 HP than the ability to use this shield as a weapon. That's something more befitting an actual shield user. Moving on from that then. Dogman, do we need to train you in anything else to get you additional stats prior to the Grand Games? I know we did shield, but we may continue down that path. You don't need to be a marksman. Tenacity and volition are good, so you'll get those. I'd like for you to get additional endurance, but not when it costs 4 per. Edward, how you doing? Good to see that you're finally a berserker, huh? Good defender traits. Not a duelist yet, but you ought to be. Yeah, you have good stats overall. I guess just need to become a duelist. Maybe we'll train you to be that right now. It's only 5 turns, and we have 22 days until the Grand Games. Okay. That is going to have to be the end of this episode, just because I'm running up against the clock. So, thank you for tuning in. Next time, we have, again, just 22 days until the Grand Games. I think we're going to be doing Gortys's trial in the next game, or the next episode as well, so hope you enjoy that. Thank you, and bye.